Over 7 nuts you must eat, and 3 you should never touch. Are you someone who enjoys a handful of nuts as a snack? Maybe with your afternoon tea or as a topping on your breakfast oatmeal. If you're over 65, that handful could either be giving your body a powerful boost or doing more harm than good. Hi there, I'm William Johnson, and in today's Lifewell Seniors episode, we're diving into the world of nuts. More specifically, I'll walk you through 7 kinds of nuts that are incredibly beneficial for seniors, helping with joint pain, brain health, heart support, and even blood sugar stability. I'll also share 3 types of nuts that many older adults should be careful with, especially if you're dealing with high blood pressure, inflammation, or sensitive digestion. Now, we're not just going to list nuts for you and call it a day. I'm going to show you how to choose them, prepare them, and enjoy them safely, even if you don't cook or have dental concerns. You'll learn the right portion sizes, the best ways to pair them with other foods, and what to avoid if you have certain health conditions, all backed by real science, not internet trends. Here's a number that might surprise you, according to the Journal of Nutrition. Older adults who regularly eat a variety of nuts reduce their risk of heart disease by up to 25%. And a Harvard study found that eating walnuts may support memory and brain function as we age. And here's the catch: not all nuts are created equal. Some are packed with healthy fats, minerals, and antioxidants. Others, they're coated in sugars loaded with sodium or hard to digest. And unfortunately, many seniors are unknowingly choosing the wrong ones because the labels look healthy, or they're just used to eating what they've always eaten. So, stick with me until the very end of this video, because this episode is about helping you make smart, easy choices that actually make you feel better. By the end, you'll know which nuts belong in your pantry and which ones you're better off leaving on the shelf. Let's get started. Now let's talk about the good stuff, the 7 nuts that truly support senior health. These are the kinds of nuts that can help reduce inflammation, support heart health, protect brain function, and give you long-lasting energy. And don't worry, I'll also explain how to pick them, how much to eat, and how to enjoy them, even if you have dental concerns or sensitive digestion. And if any of these sound familiar to you, or if you've been eating one regularly, I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment below and let me know which nut is already in your routine and how you use it. Your tip might help someone else feel more confident about making healthy changes. Let's begin with one of the most powerful and most researched nuts out there. Let's start with the 3 nuts seniors should be careful with. These may look healthy at first glance, but they can do more harm than good, especially if you're over 65. First up, peanuts. They're popular, affordable, and easy to snack on. But peanuts are not actually nuts. They're legumes. That means they behave differently in your body. Many older adults feel bloated or uncomfortable after eating them. Some also have mild allergic reactions without even realizing it. Peanuts are also more likely to grow mold during storage. This mold can produce something called aflatoxin. Aflatoxins are linked to liver damage. Most store-bought peanuts are also salted. That salt can raise your blood pressure. If you're managing hypertension, that's a red flag. If you still want to eat peanuts, go for the safest version. Look for dry-roasted, unsalted organic peanuts. Keep your serving size small, about a small handful, and check in with your body after eating. Does it leave you feeling heavy or tired? That could be your signal. Let me know in the comments, have peanuts ever caused you trouble? Next on the list is macadamia nuts. They're buttery and rich, but they're also extremely high in fat. Just a few macadamias can be over 200 calories, and they don't offer much fiber in return. If you're watching your weight or cholesterol, macadamias may not be your best choice. They're fine now and then, but they shouldn't be your daily go-to. Instead, try walnuts or pecans. They have heart benefits and more fiber. Your body gets more support with fewer calories. Do you enjoy macadamias? Have you ever baked with them or used them in a snack mix? I'd love to hear how they fit into your kitchen. The third group to avoid is sugar-coated or flavored nuts. These look fun, they smell good, but they're loaded with added sugar, salt, and sometimes hydrogenated oils. That's a bad mix for seniors. Sugar can spike inflammation. Processed oils can raise cholesterol. Together, they can make joint pain worse and leave you feeling sluggish. If you have diabetes or arthritis, these flavored nuts are best left on the shelf. Instead, make your own at home. Roast almonds or pecans with cinnamon. Add a pinch of sea salt or olive oil. No preservatives, no extra sugar, just real food. So let's recap the 3 nuts. Seniors should avoid or eat with caution are peanuts, especially salted or roasted. Macadamia nuts very high in fat and sugar-coated or flavored nuts of any kind. Do any of these live in your pantry right now? If so, you might want to rethink how often you use them. Small changes make a big difference. Let me know in the comments, did any of these surprise you? Up next, we're going to look at the 7 best nuts for seniors. These are the ones that give you real benefits without the downside. Stick around. You'll want to hear this. Now that we've looked at what to avoid, let's move into the good news, the nuts that truly help your health after 65. These next 3 are gentle on the body, easy to use, and backed by real science. The first one is walnuts. Walnuts are one of the best choices you can make. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids. That's a type of healthy fat your body needs. Omega-3s are known to reduce inflammation. That's important for people with arthritis, heart issues, or memory concerns. A study from Harvard found that eating just 1 ounce of walnuts daily helped reduce a key inflammation marker, CRP, by as much as 23%. That's a big difference. Walnuts are also good for your brain. Some researchers call them brain food because they support focus and memory. Here's how to use them. Start with 6 to 8 walnut halves per day. That's all you need. Buy them raw or dry roasted with no added salt or sugar. You can chop them into oatmeal, stir them into Greek yogurt, or sprinkle them on top of cooked vegetables for a warm, nutty flavor. If chewing is difficult, try soaking them in warm water for 10 minutes. It softens the texture without removing the benefits. Have you tried walnuts like this before? What's your favorite way to eat them? Let me know down below. The second nut you'll want to add is almonds. Almonds are rich in vitamin E and magnesium. These nutrients help support your nervous system, muscles, and even your skin. They also help protect your cells from damage as you age. According to the Journal of Aging Research, seniors who ate almonds regularly showed better memory and fewer signs of cognitive decline over time. Almonds are also great for managing hunger. They're filling and satisfying. Here's how to enjoy them. If you have strong teeth, eat them raw or dry roasted. Unsalted is best. If you want something easier to chew, soak the almonds overnight in water. This makes them softer and easier on your stomach. You can also try almond butter. Spread it on whole grain toast, apple slices, or rice cakes. Avoid the sweetened versions. Look for almond butter that lists just 1 ingredient: almonds. Have you ever tried soaking almonds? It's a simple habit, and many of our listeners say it makes a big difference. The third nut on today's list is pistachios. These small green nuts are more powerful than they look. Pistachios contain all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein. That's rare in plant-based foods. They also contain potassium and antioxidants, which help support heart health and protect your eyesight. One study found that eating pistachios daily helped lower systolic blood pressure in older adults. That's good news if you're managing blood pressure or circulation concerns. Here's how to use them. Choose in-shell pistachios, unsalted if you can. The shell helps you eat more slowly. Stick to about 15 to 20 pistachios per day. That's plenty. You can enjoy them as a snack or mix them into plain yogurt with a few berries. They also go well in grain bowls or chopped into salads. Have you ever had pistachios in something other than a snack bowl? Try mixing them into your meals. You might be surprised how well they fit. So today's 3 must-have nuts are walnuts, almonds, and pistachios. Each one supports your health in a different way, but together they make a powerful trio. If you're already using one of these, I'd love to know which one and how it's working for you. And if not, maybe this week is a good time to try. In the next part, we'll look at 3 more nuts that can help with immunity, digestion, and energy. One of them is especially good for people who can't chew hard foods, so stick around for that eddy energy levels. These are especially helpful if you've been feeling run down, dealing with inflammation, or just want to support your body with real whole food. First up is cashews. Cashews are smooth, creamy, and rich in zinc and copper, 2 minerals that play an important role in immune function and bone strength. As we age, our immune system tends to weaken. Zinc helps your body fight off illness and repair tissue more efficiently. Cashews are also a good source of plant-based iron, which supports circulation and oxygen flow throughout the body. But here's something important. Cashews also contain more carbs than other nuts. If you're managing type 2 diabetes, it's best to enjoy cashews in moderation. Here's how to use them safely. Stick to 8 to 10 raw or dry roasted cashews at a time. Choose unsalted varieties. Avoid cashews that are honey roasted or mixed with dried fruit. Add a few to a veggie stir-fry or blend into a creamy soup for texture. You can also make a cashew spread by blending soaked cashews with a little lemon and garlic. Have you ever used cashews in a savory meal like a soup or stew? If not, this could be a great place to start. Let me know in the comments if you've ever tried cooking with them. The next nut is Brazil nuts. These aren't as common, but they're incredibly powerful in small amounts. Brazil nuts are one of the richest sources of selenium, a mineral that supports your thyroid, reduces inflammation, and helps your immune system function properly. But, and this is important, you don't need many. One Brazil nut contains more than 100% of your daily selenium needs. Too much selenium can be harmful, especially for older adults. Here's how to use them safely. Stick to just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day. That's it. Buy them raw and unsalted. You can chop 1 nut and add it to oatmeal or mix into yogurt. Think of it as a small supplement, not a snack to grab by the handful. Have Brazil nuts been part of your routine? If you've used them before, let me know how they fit into your day. Now let's talk about hazelnuts. Hazelnuts are high in vitamin E and flavonoids, which help reduce oxidative stress in the body. That means they support cell protection, heart health, and memory, 3 key areas for older adults. They're also one of the softer nuts, which makes them easier to chew. Here's how to enjoy hazelnuts. Choose plain unsalted hazelnuts or natural hazelnut butter. Crush them and sprinkle over warm cereal or blend into smoothies. Hazelnut butter also pairs well with sliced apples or pears. Just check the label. Pure hazelnut butter should have only 1 ingredient. If you've had Nutella, that's the sweetened version. What we're talking about here is the real thing. No sugar, no additives, just pure nut. So let's recap this round. Cashews can support bone strength and immunity. Brazil nuts help with thyroid and inflammation, but only 1 to 2 per day. Hazelnuts support your heart, memory, and digestion. Each one has its place. The key is knowing how to use them and how much your body actually needs. Are you using any of these already? Or are you thinking of trying one for the first time? Let us know in the comments. I'd love to hear which one stood out to you today. In our next and final section, I'll show you one last nut to round out our list, plus a few creative ways to use nut butters and blended snacks if chewing is tough or you're looking for variety. Stick around. We're almost there. We've covered 6 excellent nuts so far, each one with unique health benefits for people over 65. Let's finish strong with one more that deserves a spot in your pantry. It's pecans. Pecans are often overlooked because we think of them in pies, but the plain version, raw or dry roasted, is a fantastic choice for seniors. Pecans are rich in antioxidants, especially polyphenols, which protect your cells from damage. They also contain healthy fats that support blood sugar control and reduce inflammation. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults who ate pecans daily had improved insulin sensitivity and reduced oxidative stress. That means better energy, less stiffness, and more stable blood sugar throughout the day. And here's the best part. Pecans are naturally softer than many other nuts that makes them ideal for seniors with dental issues or trouble chewing. Here's how to enjoy them. Stick to 5-7 pecan halves per day. That's a small handful. Sprinkle them over warm oatmeal. Mash them into soft bananas or add to a bowl of Greek yogurt. You can also toast them lightly in a pan for 3-5 minutes to bring out a warm, buttery flavor. No oil needed. If you're looking for a nut that's easy to eat and easy to love, pecans are a great place to start. Now let's talk about nut butters, because for some folks, chewing even soft nuts can be uncomfortable. Nut butters like almond, walnut, or cashew butter offer the same benefits in a smoother, easier to digest form. They're perfect if you wear dentures, have jaw fatigue, or just prefer soft textures. Here's how to use them. Choose unsweetened natural nut butters. Look for ones with just 1 ingredient. Spread a tablespoon on a slice of whole grain toast or dip apple slices or celery sticks in it. Stir it into warm oatmeal or blend it into a smoothie. It's nutritious, satisfying, and completely senior-friendly. Just be mindful of portion size. 1 tablespoon is a good daily amount. Have you tried nut butters as an alternative? Let me know which one you love, or if you've never tried one, which one you're curious about. Let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've learned. We started by looking at the 3 nuts to avoid or limit: peanuts, often hard on digestion, and high in salt; macadamias, high in fat, low in fiber; and sugar-coated nuts, which are tasty but often packed with ingredients that cause inflammation. Then we explored 7 nuts that can support your body as you age: walnuts for inflammation and brain health, almonds for heart health and memory, pistachios for protein and blood pressure, cashews for immunity and bone strength, Brazil nuts for thyroid support, but just 1 or 2 hazelnuts for circulation and digestion, and pecans for stable energy and blood sugar control. We also talked about how to enjoy these nuts in real life, how to pick them, how to eat them, and how to make them work with your needs. You don't have to use all 7. Just start with 1. Try a small swap. Build a routine that feels doable. Every nut you add with intention is a step toward more strength, more stability, and more peace in your body. So let me ask you, which one are you going to try this week? Leave a comment below and tell us what you're adding to your pantry. Your voice might help someone else get started. And if this episode helped you feel more confident, don't forget to like and subscribe. We've got more coming your way on how to eat smarter, move better, and age with strength and grace. I'm William Johnson, and this is Lifewell Seniors. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.